What was the first ever joke? A fire burns in absolute darkness. No cities. No language as we know it. Only silhouettes moving in the glow, surrounded by a world that still belongs entirely to danger. Then something shifts. A sound breaks the silence. Laughter. Not just noise, but a sudden collapse of fear. A moment where reality stops being serious. And somewhere inside that moment lies the first joke. Most people assume jokes are modern, born in theaters, books, or screens. That assumption is wrong. Humor is far older than civilization itself. It leaves no fossils, no artifacts. A spear can survive millennia, but a joke disappears the instant it is spoken. So the first joke cannot be found, only reconstructed. Scientists studying human behavior suggest something unsettlingly simple. Humor begins when expectation breaks, when the brain predicts one reality and receives another. Not danger, just surprise. That mismatch is enough to trigger laughter. In that sense, the first joke may not have been a planned joke at all. It may have been an accident of perception, a moment where something unexpected happened and the group realized relief outweighs fear, and they laughed. The mystery deepens when we look beyond humans. Chimpanzees chase, tease, and play with sounds that resemble laughter. This suggests the roots of humor existed before language itself, embedded deep in evolutionary history, long before storytelling or meaning. But true humor requires something more: the ability to understand expectation, to predict another mind, to break that prediction deliberately. That is not instinct, that is intelligence. Somewhere in early human groups, humor became more than play. It became a signal of awareness, an invisible test of who could see the world differently. And then comes the oldest written joke we have ever found, from ancient Mesopotamia, 4,000 years ago. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap. Simple, strange, almost crude, yet revealing, because even after thousands of years, humans still laugh at the same core structure: the collapse of expectation, the exposure of reality, the gap between how things should be and how they are. Civilizations change, humans do not. So what was the first joke? Not a sentence, not a story, but a moment when intelligence first recognized contradiction and turned it into relief instead of fear. A moment so ancient it cannot be recovered, only repeated. And every time we laugh today, that moment happens again, briefly, quietly, as if nothing ever changed.